Tell me everyone, do you understand this? I don't really know what I fancy for breakfast. What do you feel like doing today? How do you feel about going to the pub tonight? How do you feel about that? Shall I put the kettle on? Here's what I actually said on the screen now. Well done if you got them correct. Did you click on this video because you struggle to understand English sometimes? You struggle to grasp what they said and maybe you just got the context? Unfortunately, some native speakers do speak really fast. But you'll be happy to know that the way I speak in my YouTube videos is actually how I speak in real life. I don't think it's very helpful if I speak in a slow voice to you guys. I mean, what would that achieve? I need to prepare you for the real world. It can be really useful to know a few hacks on how to speak quicker. So welcome back to English with Catherine. Today I'm going to give you some fast English hacks. This is going to help your listening skills, so when you're watching a series or a film, you might be able to understand it a bit better. It will also help you sound a bit more natural because some of these hacks are just really native. And overall, it's just really amusing and interesting. Okay guys, before we get started, please can I tell you something? I want to tell you a bit more about the British Council. The British Council is an amazing language school. They work closely with the UK government. They receive some funding to promote cultural relations and educational opportunities. So you know you can trust them. Obviously there are many language schools, so I think that information really helps. I know them as a great language school that I have a personal experience with. When I got my TESOL certificate, which is a certificate so that you can teach English, I got that 10 years ago. When I got the certificate, I immediately booked a flight to Thailand. And that's where I did some work experience alongside two really experienced, lovely teachers who are now my friends. I learnt so much from them, honestly, and I was so inspired by their teaching methods. So the British Council have schools all over the world. They're an internationally recognised company, but they are now online. Their online tutoring service is called English Score Tutors. And the service specialises in personalised learning, which is an approach that I fully support as a teacher. In your first class, you pick your tutor, you then find out your level, and then you get your personalised study plan. It couldn't be easier. And are you by any chance preparing for the IELTS exam? Well, the British Council is the co-creator of IELTS. How cool is that? English Score Tutors can offer IELTS and test preparation specific tutors to help you do well in your IELTS exam. And another thing, it's really great that there are multiple accents available. For example, if you don't want a UK accent, you could have a South African accent, you could have an American accent, or an Irish accent. I love the Irish accent. Can you believe your first class is actually just $1? $1. And after that, your tutor will give you a further discount of 15% off. Honestly guys, I don't usually get this excited about working with a language school, but because I've had a personal experience with them, it's kind of closer to my heart. Wishing you a great and fulfilling journey. Let me know in the comments below how it's going, please. Good luck. Let's get started. Number 1, how to order something in a cafe or a restaurant or a pub. So do you want to sound natural when you order something, or do you want to sound really formal and strange? I'm guessing you want to sound natural, right? Here's how to do it. Can I have a? Can I have a? So can I have a almost sounds like an exotic country or an island. I'm visiting Canahava next week. I'm visiting Canahava for my summer holiday. But no, Canahava is a hack. It's actually replacing can I have a. Can I have a? Now when I say it like that, I sound like an actual robot. So I'm hoping that's not how you sound when you say that. If you do sound like that, here's the video for you. This is how I order a coffee. Can I have a cappuccino, please? It's so fast. I mean, it takes like maybe 2 seconds to say that. Can I have a coffee, please? Sorry, I'm really bad at counting and maths in general. Can I have a cup of tea, please? Don't forget the please. Can I have a pint of Guinness, please? Can I have an apple, please? You would never order an apple, sorry. So now you can order anything you want, within reason, naturally. Thank me later. Number 2, how about turns into how about? How about? This is to save time. This is to make things flow a little bit more. Yeah, sure, you could say it's really lazy and a kind of lazy way to speak, but actually it really helps the flow of conversation sometimes to talk like that. I definitely say how about instead of how about. Sometimes I say how about, but how about is just so quick. And we use how about or how about when we're making suggestions at work or with friends or family. For example, how about we hire that guy that we saw the other day? He was really, really good. How about we all go home early today? We all need a break. How about we go and see my parents tonight? I really, really want to see them. So we're taking away that vowel at the beginning of about just to make things quicker. And very often you'll notice that with fast English speaking, fast English hacks, it is about taking away the vowels, usually replacing them with schwas, and just other little tips and tricks to blend words together. Number 3, going to. Going to becomes gonna, gonna. Now I don't always use this, I very often say going to actually, but you will hear this a lot and I'm sure you probably know this already. Especially used with the construction I'm going to go. It just is a bit of a mouthful sometimes, which means a lot of words in one phrase. I'm gonna go is very, very common. I'm gonna go out tonight. Do you wanna come? Wanna, that's another one. Want to becomes wanna. I'm sure you know that one already. I'm gonna go to Italy next year on holiday. I'm gonna go to the shops later because I really need some milk. I'm gonna take it easy today because I'm really, really tired. Try it, it's really satisfying to say, I promise you. If you start to get the hang of it, you realise how easy it makes life and how speaking just flows a bit better. Number 4, would've, should've, could've. Here we have some lovely contractions. Now always try and use the contractions because they, again, make life easier, they're quicker, but also they're more natural. So to hear would have done is okay, it's not wrong, but would have done is just so much more natural. So the pronunciation becomes would've. We've got a schwa there. Instead of have, we're going to say of. We're even going to take away that H, okay? So would've, I would have done that, but I was too lazy. I would have done that, but I forgot. We use this construction a lot. I should have cleaned my house last night, but I was too tired. Should have, okay? Same thing applies. Should have becomes should of. Okay, try that sound right now. Of. I know you can do it. Could have, same thing. Of, could have. And it's really easy to blend them now, okay? Could have, much better than could have. It's much more difficult to say. Again, you don't absolutely have to do this, okay? This is more just for you to get quicker when you're speaking, which I know is what a lot of you want. I could have ordered a sparkling water, but in the end I ordered a gin and tonic. Number 5, you becomes yeah. Really the word you is only really hinted at in fast speech, so it's just yeah. What are you doing tonight? What are you doing tonight? What do you have in mind? What do you have in mind? Here we've got do you becomes dia, okay? Dia, what do you have in mind? So that do you has become dia. It's a completely different sound and I'm not surprised it's difficult to understand when you hear that. Hopefully I'm making it a bit easier. It can also crop up in other questions like how do you feel? How do you feel? So if you can follow everything I say in these videos, you're doing pretty well, I can tell you. If you visit the south of England, I guarantee you'll probably understand most people, if you can understand me. Obviously it changes a bit above London because you've got a lot of different accents, but if you understand me talking right now, you're doing pretty well. I do get some comments under the videos saying, "Miss, please can you slow down?" The way I speak is totally authentic to how I speak in my everyday life. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments, of course. Click subscribe if you feel like it. You can follow me on Instagram, I know I say that after every video. I hope you have a lovely weekend, the weather is finally warming up here. See you soon, bye!